I've been sitting at my desk too long, and I think it's time that I took a break, a stretch. Join me. I'm going to move some of the stuff here on my desk and take off my shoes, which is a good thing to do once in a while, at least once during the day. I like to take off my socks too so that I can spread my toes. But if your office floor isn't the cleanest, do whatever feels comfortable. We're going to start by standing just as we stand, right? How we look here standing. And right now, my left foot is a little bit forward than my right, and I feel wider than hips distance. So I'm just going to correct that and take a note. Okay, so my left foot is leading. Maybe I've been crossing over on that side. Maybe I've been crossing over on the right. Think about the hips and how they feel in space. Okay, I'm going to take off my jacket too and move my chair a little bit away so I have some space here to move. Standing really nice and tall, I'm going to slowly lean over towards my desk, plant my hands, and then walk the feet back a little bit. They'll be hips distance. And then just take a moment to wrap the arms around. So you're feeling like someone is coming behind you and just wrapping your arms around. You're engaging the muscles in the shoulders, and then pull the arms in towards the shoulders and let the head be really nice and neutral here. You can even move it to the right, to the left, and take a moment. Start with your ujjayi breathing. Now I feel my back already lengthening, so I'm going to move back my feet, maybe spread my fingers really nice and wide, thinking about the index finger and the thumb turning in. So the arms are turning out, but you're pulling in with the hands. Spread the fingers really nice and wide. Let the head get really long, the head, neck, and in between the shoulders while you're pulling the arms in towards the shoulder sockets as you take those hips back. Just take a nice deep breath here. This is downward facing dog at the desk. Big breath in, feel the feet. Rooting down, give yourself roots here. Take your breath, take your time. You have all the time in the world right now. Everything can wait. Send the hips back. Maybe do a little bit of a belly towards the floor. And then maybe a little bit pulling the belly in, rounding the spine. And then maybe a little movement like this. Just let those shoulders soften here. If you feel any tension, pull yourself back in, bend the knees, and just ride the wave of your breath. Okay, we're going to walk in again to that neutral, nice hips distance length, right? And then we'll inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, take the arms all the way back down. Now roll the shoulders. Roll the shoulders. And we're going to do a little bit more in the legs. We're going to take the right leg forward, left leg back, and you can use your desk. This is a really nice high lunge. Use your desk for balance. Allow yourself to maybe challenge that balance. Take one hand, maybe take both hands, and then start to bend that back left knee, really feeling a nice stretch through the hip flexor, right? We're kind of doing the opposite. This right leg is supporting us like we're in a chair, but this left leg is giving a chance to go opposite way of what we've been doing in our chair. So just allow that to happen. You can even continue this motion in the arms. You can make goalpost arms, spread the fingers wide, and take 3 deep breaths. This can be really still if you want, or a little fidgety if you're feeling like you need to let it out. And then let's come back to that puppy dog pose. Take the legs back. It's our downward facing dog at the desk, sending the hips back, sending everything to stretch nicely. Now we're going to take the left leg forward, high lunge. Use your desk. That front knee is right over the ankle, and this side is now getting that stretch that you need, right? Dial it back if it's too much. Take it farther if it's not enough. And here, because this is nice to do sometimes too, is interlace the hands behind you and draw the shoulder blades close together. If it's happening near your ears, drop the shoulders. Just drop the shoulders, open up through the chest. You may have heard my clavicle pop there. That is okay. We have that synovial fluid. I read a great article recently that they're still not sure why sometimes our joints pop. They think it's the synovial fluid, but they're still doing research. Take the hands, hear the pops, welcome the pops, take them in, and then take it back to standing. Now look at your feet. Oh, I have a little hitchhiker here. Maybe that means I need to sweep my floor. We're going to bend the knees and sitting into a chair. This just tells us where we're feeling our repetitive stress, right? Where is it that we're feeling it? Are we feeling it in the hip flexors again? Is it in the knees? Do you feel it in the feet? You know, try and bring the feet together. So it's a bunch of opposite actions. So energetically pulling the feet together and the shins apart. The knees track and the thighs wrap open, right? So it's all of these twists. So take one more deep breath in, maybe take the arms up. Exhale, inhale, straighten. Okay, now we're going to do a little hip opening. And we're going to start with this left leg. We're going to bend the knee like we did before. And we're going to allow this left foot to get really flexed, right? We're going to have a nice flexed left foot. As we draw that left knee away from us, you feel that nice stretch through all the piriformis, any sciatica issues, just a stretch here. And again, if you need your chair, it's a good place to sit and do this. Take a deep breath. Ignore the email that just came in. It's okay. And then inhale to stand up. Now notice your feet. My left leg is still moving forward a little bit. Let me see if I can even this out. So left foot, I'm left side dominant this morning. This is great. Great to know. It means that the right side is a little sleepy, right? Things are sleepy maybe in here. Maybe I just need to focus, maybe give it a massage or like give it a little positive reinforcement that, hey, you're okay, I'm okay. That knee is moving away. Maybe it's going up a little bit. Maybe it's going down. Take a deep breath. And then slowly coming back up. Now we're going to take the legs really nice and wide, right in front of your desk. You want your feet to be parallel as best as you can, and sustaining this with your pinky toe knuckle, your big toe knuckle, and the center of your heel. Thinking about that triangle, and those are the grounding points. Now we're going to take our hands down to our desk on our elbows, and we're just going to maybe place the forehead on our desk and a little side to side. So just side to side with the hips. If circles work for you here better, please do so. Sometimes that's nice. Just do circles in one direction and then in the opposite direction. And again, you're maintaining that downward facing dog, really nice straight spine. Okay, now we'll come back to our hands, but keeping ourselves as low as possible. We're going to little cat-cow. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, looking up. And it depends on your desk and how high it is. But take your time here to do a little cat-cow in a wide-legged pose. Okay, back to neutral. Walk the feet in, all the way in. And standing nice and tall, deep breath in. Sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, all the way down. Okay, we're going to come to sit back in our chair. Did a little bit of movement. That's nice. Right. Get our hips together, and then we're going to just take a moment to root your feet down as carefully as you did when you were standing. Spread the toes wide. Knees are right above the ankle. If you need to scoot down on your chair or adjust your chair, please feel free. And then open up through the chest. Roll the shoulders, but feel like a zippering of the belly, right? We want this to really support us, both our front abs and our back equally, right? So we can stand upright, have this lovely, tall spine. Maybe the head, neck go a little side to side, a little. Where are we? And today I'm going to use this mudra. My left hand will hold my right hand because I know that this one's dominant and this is a good pose for me right now. Roll the shoulders, keep the elbows a comfortable place towards you, and then take the thumbs so that they touch, but they're not pressing together tightly. They're just a beautiful touch. And imagine that you can breathe in the space around your thumbs, just focusing on that. Soften through the eyes, giving just as much space in your shut eyes, maybe that little bit of space there in between the eyelid. Maybe keeping the chin parallel with the floor, leaning back, seeing if you can lean back into this pose until your abdominals engage. And you might feel it a little bit farther or closer, but just try to thread that needle. And we're going to stay here for 10 breaths. Just conscious breathing, in through the nose, out through the nose. as you're ready, release the mudra, release the shoulders, release anything that you need from the body. Welcome the pops, welcome anything that might be coming your way. And thanks for joining me on this little desk break. Have a great day.